Now, magically, we're on to our headlamp. Now, I've showed you the face mill. We're going to do a spotting mill, and this is an interesting process here. Well, spotting mill is no big deal, or spotting drill, rather, no big deal. We're going to click over to this guy. Now, this guy, we are using the 5-axis to do positioning. We're not doing simultaneous 5-axis, we're doing 3 plus 2. So the 5-axis is for positioning, and it's very easy to do positioning, real tough to do simultaneous 5-axis with this fusion and this post processor. You kind of need it, but I haven't been able to get it to work. So here's what we do to select that. You got to consider in your mind's eye here which way it was originally in the vise. So this was our work coordinate system over here in that corner 4, the far left corner of the workpiece. So for us to do a 90-degree move, positioning move, we need to tell it the tool orientation. So we come over here, of course we selected the tool, we've gone through the ignominy of defeat. Every month they change the Jesus thing. Please stop. Just I can't even right now. So tool orientation, we click that tab. What that allows you to do, it allows you to select a different point as your temporary work coordinate system. So it's the same thing. You just select the face for whatever face is Z-axis. In this case, I selected the bore hole that's straight up and down. And then the X-axis, of course, it's going to be one of these guys. And then you select to make sure that your Y is the same as your origin is the same as your post-it note stuck on the side of your monitor, and that's it. The machine knows to move that rotary axis where it needs to go. Then we select our heights, just how deep to deep down. We don't want to drill right through the bottom. If we change this to, we could change this to whatever, 5 inches, negative 5 inches, and she'll drill right through the center of the universe. So it's real important to get your decimals in the right spot. And here we go. We're doing a chip breaking cycle, just plunging down and partially retracting in order to break the chips so you don't clog up. And aluminum is important, and deeper holes, that's important. If you're doing deep drilling, of course, you can do full retract so that it comes all the way out of the hole, but that just takes longer and it's not required here. As I said, the 90-degree positioning, it seems extremely daunting, but a very powerful feature in Fusion 360